Alright, so welcome back. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. We do have some pretty fun stuff to jump into, some pretty fun stuff to talk about. So, we have a code, and we're going to be jumping into a full-fledged guide here for free-to-plays to beat Demon King Baran the fastest and easiest you possibly can beat it. If you are new to the channel, like and subscribe. It does help out massively. Consider doing so. Giveaway ongoing. Make sure to comment something, anything down below, and you got to be subscribed. Simple. But yes, our new code is officially announced over here for Mission 4 over here again on the Creator Program. Remember, I have sent out all the previous codes. If you haven't already got one, just comment down below and let me know. Just check your, again, Creator Portal over there. You should have all codes sent. I've gone through the entire list like a few times over just to make sure everyone has them. So again, if you are missing any of the 4 codes, or rather 3 codes as of right now, let me know. But again, for today's thing over here, we have again 3,000 gold as mentioned. That is again the new code that has been announced here. 5th code will be given to us or announced to us separately. They have to do it within the next few days because again the actual season ends on the 25th. That's again when I'll let you know, or before a few days before this, I'll let you know if you would like to extend support, as again the season is coming to a close. So pretty cool stuff there. But again, a new code has been announced over here for season. What season is this? I don't even know. Season 4. Season 4, and it's there. So, pretty cool stuff, but let's get into the guide. If you need it, let's get to it. Yes, sir. Today, we're doing a guide over here for, again, Easy Baran. For a lot of players who need to clear through this, I'm going to give you a nice free-to-play way to do so. And, again, a way to do it maybe a little different than some, again, teams have been formulated. There's a lot of teams you can go for here, but the team that I used was, again, a very simple one. First off, on this account over here, I do not have, again, anything when it comes to dupes. I only have one dupe over here for Mirai. Again, her banner is active. That is why I'm leaving Mirai on the team here. There's 2 types of teams you can run. Obviously speaking, you run these 2, then Bora, Min. There's various ways to go about this, but the way that I did it again was just these 2 and Mirai on the side here. Again, Mirai was like the main carry for DPS, the break over here, the support over here to help it out over here. Overall, the team was pretty good, and again, how I geared this was a little bit different, just so you know. It's over here. Let me go through gear, sorry. So over here in gear, how I handled it again was full curse here for full break, obviously greed. Here it was full curse. Keep this in mind. Again, I did swap out the gear recently to do something else, but it was full curse that I ran over here. Full curse here. I ignore what's currently there. It was full curse. You'll see maybe in the video it shows 126 was her combat power when full curse was again run. And again over here I did have 110 on her combat power again when it was run. Right. Big rock is the shadow that I went for basic attack to help out these 2. It's very good. And again these 2 shadows on the side. That's what I went for. We have 367 combat power and we cleared through everything. Again, I will do the guide mainly on the main stages, no passive stages, because again, those are very easy to get through. But yes, this is again the team that I ran. This is how I did it. Simply put, there's nothing else too crazy here. Again, if you want to see the stats or anything, there's nothing crazy. Again, 1 dupe over here, 85 weapon. This stuff over here, level 60, level 60. Again, no dupes on anything. Again, fully free to play. There's only 1 dupe here, fully free to play. So let's get into it. Here's the gameplay. So yeah, starting off the gameplay here, you're taking a look. This was, again, the first boss that we had. It's a very, again, simple kind of thing. If you know how to play the game, you know how to kind of handle the, skill rotation. You definitely know what you're doing here. Again, make sure when Charlotte, you, again, activate Q first, then swap out, and, again, damage, or, again, you can Q, then E, then do whatever. I think the main way, if you know skill rotation, you know what to do here. It's very simple, right? But again, our entire goal here was to break as soon as possible. Use all the, again, skills you have there for Harper, is it? Or Charlotte? I always forget these twins' names, dude. What are the names here? It's Harper. Yes? Yes. Yes, Harper. Use Harper to break. Once you use Harper to break, I just swap into Mirai, and then DPS from then on outwards. I tried doing it first, so if you're wondering why the gameplay might be crappy, I was trying to talk while initially playing, and it went horribly. So I won't have gameplay audio or anything, because it just went so bad when I was trying to do it originally. But here, very simple stage. Just make sure to pick up, again, across these little tiles here. Just walk across them. Very simple stuff. There you go. There you go. And then, again, you have to dodge the, like, spirits, ghost attacks, whatever you want to say, that are coming at you. I kept messing up again, but you have a lot of time. You can also, I believe, hold spacebar if you are playing a Charlotte and like slide on through like that, and you can actually dodge most of the attacks there. So if you would like to, I didn't, but you could. Again, I was talking and commentating while trying to do that stuff there. So while I was commentating, I kept messing up, some rotations here and there. So again, if you do see in the video there where I do mess up, but that's because I was trying to commentate at the same time, which is hell on earth. Okay, it's hell on earth to button mash and then plan each rotation properly while trying to commentate over stuff. So don't do it, dude. But yeah, again, it's gonna do the same thing. Just keep on going there. I did use like Mirai's attack here and there to like kind of move forward on one of those things here. But I also swapped out quickly to Harper, just take a little bit of damage. I don't want Mirai to die or anything. But once you do that again, just swap in, do whatever you need to do. Basically speaking, I just buffed up and then just went into that, went into Mirai, and I believe Mirai had her ult anyways, that's why I went to her real quick, but I was like a few seconds off. And then as soon as I procced it, I think, yeah, went straight into it, and then I think I killed from here with no issue or anything. But first stage is very easy. Again, it's an easier thing to go through. Mainly it's just time your attacks and everything. Make sure to break as soon as possible. Make sure to buff up properly as soon as possible. There are, again, other options to building this team and such. You don't have to use Charlotte and Harper. I've seen people get away with Genchil and when Hansemi, a full win team. I've seen that definitely be the thing there, but mainly Charlotte and Harper were designed for this. That's why people want to use them. But now into the second basically boss here. It's just a 2.0 of Igris. That's literally all this is. Constantly spamming attacks. You will probably be needing to dodge a lot, so that's why a lot of people do recommend like getting, if you do get lucky, the passive for extra dashes, right? It is a very powerful passive. Obviously, you're not gaining DPS, correct? But you're gaining survivability, right? Being able to dodge more. And again, if you do mess up one of the timings over there, especially for any mobile players watching, you guys are just experiencing like the worst of the game, because when you're playing on mobile, a lot of the particle effects, a lot of the dodging, a lot of everything is very hard to do. Obviously, being on PC is a bit of an advantage and a bit of a easier time playing through this, but for you guys, if again you want a passive, you can definitely again consider going for the extra dash, because again that will be very beneficial for you. So just saying, okay, if anybody wants to take that advice there, it's okay, don't worry. Don't feel like you're basically a wuss for taking that advice, but do what you want, right? It's up to you. So beyond that, again, just make sure to dodge constantly. Just that's really all you got go for in this boss here. I don't really like have anything to recommend per se. The weapons that I obviously use again are Plum and what is it? Scythe, right? You can use Westwind. There's plenty of weapons that you can obviously go for here and kind of again slot in. For Jinwoo's build, if you are wondering, I did just go for a standard, simple, just all skill points on attack. That's kind of all I went for there. When it came to Blessing Stones, if you are in need of that, we did not put any cores on these characters, obviously speaking, because again, core is for people that obviously beat this content. So I think I did not have any cores active during the time of recording. For skills, again, you know the two skills right there in the bottom left. They're basically just the both break skills, because again, those were the most powerful that I could use, and they had break, right? Armor break was one of them, and the other one was called Death's Dance. Both of those are what I went for. Again, make sure to have them associated to whatever you need them to be, obviously, to destroy, right? For Blessing Stones, again, I had active, obviously, Daily Quest Completion for the Revive, because, again, I didn't need that. Also, you have, I think I had Weakness Detection active. Don't know why, but yeah. Advanced Dagger Technique, and I think Boss Slayer were the ones that I had active. None of them legendary. 2 of them are blue. 2 of them are purple. So, again, I could definitely put on better Blessing Stones and such, but we went for that. Obviously, for the gear set, it's just straight Curse. Again, 8-piece curse. That's the only gear set that I would ever recommend for this, right? Or anything for Jinwoo, right? So again, that's it. Basically speaking, there's nothing else really that I did. It's a level 89 Jinwoo, 155, I think. What is it? Total power altogether. Again, 2 weapons. The Scythe had 2 dupes, which is again are free dupes. And then the Plum, I think, had 1 dupe until the very end. I had a second dupe I never put on. I realized after, which I put on, and I was able to clear it a little bit faster. But I had plenty of time to, again, take care of that. So that is, again, the build that I went for, just so you know, just so you, again, are aware. For the characters on the last stage, again, or the third stage we're now on, you can see, again, Baran up there alongside his pet, right? We went against same team as always as the other team that I recommended. I think that I only changed the formation at the very end because I just wanted more breaks. I went with like Go Gunny, I think that's what we went for. But it's again, I did this for Mirai. Mirai's active right now. Go get her. You also have again the 2 duo with no dupes. There's no A3, no A1. So it's at least a little bit more, maybe easier for you to go through, or easier for you to follow. So you again see what an account looks like with no dupes, right? Because again, it's been pretty hell to get dupes, right? So that's what it looks like there. But for again this boss over here, what would I recommend? What would I say is like the best way to do things here? All I really did was just continuously again go for break right away. Get, again, Charlotte's ultimate as soon as you possibly can, and then do it as soon as you possibly can the second time. Aim for Mirai being your main damage dealer. Plan out when to use your shadows properly. Before he goes in the sky, don't do it, right? At 70% HP, he goes into the sky, so make sure you aren't prepping your shadows before that, right? Or proccing your shadows before that. Again, also don't waste ultimates. Don't do anything between animations. Burn, and basically try to get, you know, Charlotte or whatever's attacks. Or rather, ultimate again by spamming her basic attacks. Again, you can use Charlotte also to like slide through everything and get these balls from hitting Baron. Right? He doesn't want his balls, so take his balls from him. And then just keep on again fighting him, and pretty much that's the guide over here when it comes to this one. Again, nothing much to look forward to other than just DPS race. And Mirai was my DPS character. Again, I just kept using her, ulting whenever I got the time to. Again, here we burned 30% of his HP just like that, which again allows the next animation to play here, which is going to the sky and then again raining down hell. All I do here is just swap into like Charlotte. And then again, in this case, if you aren't getting attacked for like a few seconds, try to again gain Charlotte's ultimate by spamming basic attacks. But again, now I use her ultimate finally. So that is done. Again, if I mess up a skill rotation in the video, it's because I'm trying to talk over it, which I completely failed. So if I fail 2 times, don't make fun of me, all right? Some of the skill rotation would be definitely awful. I know that again because I was trying to talk while doing this. So at the end, I just gave up. I said, you know what? This is so bad. I'll just record over it afterwards and talk. Yeah, again, that's all I went for. So right here, I was like right behind again. Baron kept on attacking. Used the shadows right here because nothing really happens. He again will keep proccing things here. I think that we ran out of like mana, or yeah, we ran out of mana for what is it? Mirai. So my DPS was kind of down. So we took a little bit of time here to go through this, but our goal was just again, I think get Charlotte's ult. That was the goal here because we had it ready to go. Yeah, there we go. We get Charlotte's ult, just ult real quick because again we beat this already. We knew that, or I knew that. So again, just dodge here. Use this, go back to Mirai, she'll get her ult in a second, and whatever, even though obviously I'm using the ult at very low mana, it doesn't matter to me because I have 20 seconds left. I was like, all right, it's fine, right? Who cares if she says, I'm tired, you know, don't feel bad, quickly finish this and you're done. So that was that one over there, straight jumping to the next one, no stalling, no nothing. The only change that I made to the kit here, or the team, is basically adding on a different set of characters. It was Mirai, it was just Go Gunhi, so basically I just got rid of Harper, or rather Charlotte. Harper remains for break, right? I went for, again, those two in break. Mirai does a lot of damage when she lands in, so I just kept it, and yeah, I went for 2 breakers just to break faster, because again, the skills weren't cutting it, and then trying to break was just slow, so did it that way to make it a little bit easier to get through things. But again, how I did it was just use 2 break skills, keep on attacking. With this one, again, you can follow the mechanics that I go for and kind of dodge and such. He has a lightning attack. If you just learn the attacks, everything is pretty easy. The only hard thing was I tried this originally on mobile back then, and the lightning wall when it comes at you on mobile is like hell on earth. I don't know how you mobile players play, especially with that lightning wall. That thing is hell, dude. I don't know how you dodge it, but it's so pain to see everything on that. But again, just keep burning. He will, again, at around 65-ish below or 70-ish below, he will do this animation where he goes over here and then the wall begins. This is the wall that I mean, right? The famous wall here. And I believe, I don't know in this gameplay if I got a flawless run where I didn't get hit by the wall. No, I didn't. Hell no. Yeah, I got hit once because it's impossible to reach that last one always. It always trips me up. But, you know, hey, maybe you flawless do the wall every time, all right? I can't say anything. I can't flawlessly do the wall every time, so hey, big ups to you on that one. But again, continuing onwards here. Ult, pretty simple. Drain, make sure to obviously use whatever ability has defense down or buffs, obviously, when it comes to, again, the skill rotation before you ult. They'll begin help you do a lot of damage. Here, I believe we were so close to killing and not having that animation play, but sadly we didn't have like a full-on West Wind shot there that would bypass that animation, so we were forced to watch this or have this, which basically lost us time. This was like a huge loss of time here. About 20 seconds or 30 seconds this way, so try your best not to do this, but if you do get stuck in this animation, make sure just to go here, again, right next to basically the NPC, and then you'll be protected. Similar to, again, the other one, but there we go. Done. I skipped here. There's a bug, by the way, on PC. If you use the click, you have to hit escape to get back in. Otherwise, you can't attack or do anything for a little bit, so make sure to follow that. Again, if your mouse is just hovering, hit escape and recenter yourself and attack that way, so keep that in mind. But again, back to just redoing everything. Redo the same process. Break him as soon as possible, and then ult, spam abilities. That's it. Do your skill rotations, keep dodging, Every time he does an attack, make sure to dodge it. It's a lot of extra shock attacks. Again, attacks that are very hard to see and very hard to spot. So make sure you're keeping an eye consistently and constantly on everything. Again, if you can't brute force it, remember, because this is not brute force. This is not brute forcing on this account here. We're just going for having to time everything properly. But if you're not being able to brute force it, obviously speaking, you have to time everything perfectly. So just know that. But ult here, really quick. Boom. There we go. And pretty much we're wrapping it up. I think we're good to go almost. We are at 69 HP. Funny number. But again, that's really all the tips that I have for you here. Gameplay should be another minute long, and then we're pretty much done. Obviously, it's a minute long because the game is a minute left, but what am I saying? What am I saying anymore? Over here, I hate this attack. So it's basically similar to that of the campaign with Kang, or however you say his name. He was basically just disappearing and attacking like the assassin mode. Over here it's the same thing. Over here you gotta play a quick rhythm game to make sure you land perfects. Make sure to land perfects. So again, you can break him. Boom, hit him with that. I messed with the first one, but the second, the other two I got that. So when that happens again, you have him knocked down, which again you can gain most of your damage. And again, it's just DPS race from here on out. Dodge, make sure to always do that. And yeah, again, if you have West Wind, if you have that, again, A5, go for that. I went again with A2 of both weapons here. So if you have more than an A2 or whatever, go for that. When it comes to weapons, again, you have plenty of options. Demon Longsword, Demon Daggers, right? West Wind, there's so much stuff you can go for. Moon Shadow, so much when it comes to that. Zeke's Fragment, if you have that, also A5 or whatever. Who knows? If it's better than your Plum, better than your Shadow Scythe, go for those. I'm going with the free-to-play again run here, so Scythe has to be in there. It's free. And again, Westman, also, if you had Westman, do that too. If I ran that, also would have been much easier, but we did it. That's the guide. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you later. Take care, have fun. That's been everything. And yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Peace out.